With that one big customer essentially reduced their purchases by 90% in 1 year, and so it cut our revenue in half. So Sift is a deep tech hardware company, and we were selling hardware at about $500,000 a unit. We were selling into primarily the semiconductor industry. And when I joined there, one of the big risks in that business was that we had huge revenue concentration. About half of our revenue was coming from one customer, or one or two in any given year. And so we knew that, part of the game was essentially to create a more sustainable business before we had a bit of a whoopsie with one customer, which kind of, which hit our revenue. And I joined in the middle of COVID when there was a big semiconductor industry boom, but unfortunately there was a bust that followed the boom. With that one big customer essentially reduced their purchases by 90% in 1 year, and so it cut our revenue in half. And that is existential for that business. And one of the things about hardware businesses, 90% of our revenue came from just selling units every year. It's not like SaaS where you've got recurring revenue, But when you're selling hardware units, you're in the deep blue ocean. Mm-hmm. That put that business under a lot of pressure. We were thinking about cutting costs. So, at that point, you really think about the impact on people.